G'day YouTube, Down to Bricks here. So I finally got another update on the Avengers tower for you guys. So this is it here, but not going to give too much away just yet, because in the haul videos that I was showing from Bricklink, where all the parts were coming in for it, I sort of had a lot of comments from people saying they're really looking forward to the next update. Now, it took me quite a few steps to get to this stage, and along the way I did shoot some video, and then I decided that I'd just wait till I was completely finished and then just do an overall video of the whole MOC. I sort of thought I'd do that because I didn't want to be someone that just kept showing the same thing all the time, but I had overwhelming response from people saying they want to see updates. They love the whole build process and what builders go through to build their MOCs. So I'm going to cut now to some of that footage that I did shoot. So I shot that quite some time ago, so I may say the same things over a couple of times and may not be exactly accurate to how I've got to this stage, but I think it will show a lot on different stages I went through to finally get to this build. So let's cut to that now and have a squiz. So this was my first floor design, where I came up with the front style I wanted the sliding doors, the sloping front. Wanted to make it wide enough to fit in with the modulars, so I could actually put it in with the modulars. So it was all just going to be glass panels up here and really just windows everywhere. That was the plan. But when we put the tower on top, like so, and I'm not real happy with the transition of the base to the tower itself. I don't like that sort of bulky look to it up the top. Of course, now it would, in this style, would fit in with the modulars, but I really don't think that the tower is going to look very good in with the modulars anyway, so we've decided that it would probably look a lot better as a standalone building. So with that in mind, I don't have to be so strict on the width now, so I'm going to look at bringing that in a little bit. I'm probably just going to make the whole thing 20 studs wide, but much the same height at what it is now. I'm a little bit concerned that that may look too narrow when you've got that height of the building, but it may also make it that it will fit in with the modulars size wise better. It just won't be so big in the city. Not too sure. I'm going to have a go at that now. If I'm not happy with that, I may look at actually making the whole thing 4 or 8 studs wider. I don't really want to have to do that since I've come this far, but if I have to, I will. I want to get it exactly right. I want to get this one where I'm 100% happy with it. I just love the look of it from the side with that sloping front. So keeping that in mind, we like it from the side with the sloping front, but don't like the width. But I think if I bring it in on the bottom to still only be 20 studs wide, the same as the tower, I think that's going to look really good. So I'm going to go ahead and rip this one down and change it a little bit. Okay guys, well this is my third attempt for my tower MOC, trying to get the design right. So I've gone away from having a separate base and just made the tower all one, but now with doing that, it's actually made it a little bit too narrow. I was hoping to keep it at that width to try and save me on on bricks and keep the cost down a little bit, but it really just looks a little bit too narrow now, so I am going to widen it by 8 studs. So I've had to place a fair few bricklink orders to get the window pieces and a lot more of the trans light blue. So just wanted to give you guys a quick little overview of where I was at with this third attempt. So as you can see, the tower part itself is still, well, the top part of the tower is still exactly the same. I am going to be making some changes up on the top floor as well. If we look directly on, just looks a little bit narrow. You can see with the Hulk Buster in there, just so that emphasises that a little bit. But really happy with how I've worked out the grey outer part, the light grey outer part of the building. So really happy with that, and really happy that I've managed to keep the angled front that now goes all the way down, right down to the very front, where of course I've got the sliding doors here. I've kept that design. There's the remnants from the previous base, so I've kept that sliding door design. Got a couple little things I still want to change up there, but overall happy with what I've come up with here. Now I just need, I'll show you from this side where I haven't sort of done too much at all, but yeah, you can see I'm really just in the need of a heap, almost said something else then, a heap of windows. So okay guys, so you can see from that I went through quite a process to get to this stage. I ended up just going all out and sort of ordering a lot more parts. As I said through that video, though, I didn't really want to do that, but I have decided that I actually want to take this MOC to Brickvention in 2016, which is in January. So in Melbourne, not exactly sure how I'll get it down there, but I'm hoping to be able to get registered as one of the exhibitors for that event and actually show this under the tube lug banner. So fingers crossed that that can all come about. But I'm going to zoom back on the camera now so we can have a look at this guy in all its glory, because it is huge. Okay, let's have a look. Okay guys, so there it is, and this thing is huge. I've just about had to take the camera out of the room. I've had to go back so far to see it. I'll have to put something next to it so you get a bit of an idea. But this is my finished outer build. I've still got all the interior to do, but very, very happy with how it's come up. Really stoked with it. Now it's officially 7 floors. The bottom floor and the top floor actually double floors, and then of course you've got the tower defense system and the communications array up the top, which is almost like another couple of stories there. So you almost could say it's 11 stories, but as for floors it's 7 stories. But I might just grab something now so you can just get a bit of an idea of the size. So I think probably the best thing is to put the Tower of Orthanc next to it. So let me grab that. Check that out. So there you go. There's a bit of a size comparison. Actually makes the Tower of Orthanc look pretty small. So like I said, it is very, very big. Let's get the camera off the tripod and we'll go for a bit of a wander around. I'll show you in a little bit close at some of the more detail. I have actually decked out some of the interior on the very top there, so let's go in and have a look at that. And there it is from the side. And there it is from the back. Really love the look of it from the back here. I think that just looks great with all that glass. So I changed it up a bit and actually put in a sunroof. Let's go right over there and you can see a little bit of detail that I've got in there. Started to work on the interior. And I have tiled all of the landing platform. It's tiled all the way through to the back there to the elevator. We've got the stairs, so those stairs go up to that little floor there. That's going to be the bar, and then you've got stairs on that side that take you up into the lounge area where we got some of the guys just chilling. So this piece still removes out like so, and here you can get a better look at the inside. So here's a chill out area in a bit more detail. Really happy with the skylight. If we come around here, looks like Black Widow and Hawkeye having a bit of a drinking contest. You can see in the back there we've got a big screen TV. Let's see if I can get that around a little bit more. The Hulk, he's breaking right out there and having a bit of a drink. You've got Nick Fury right up the back there. He's got his own chair and he's right next to the speaker, so he's getting a bit of a ear blast there. And we've got the big, had to go with a really big leather couch. You can actually fit 3 figures on there, and just to, just making it fall everywhere at the moment. And just so you can see here, you've got a speaker there. So just put a little bit of colour on the floor just to try and break it up from the grey a little bit, and we can see in there a bit better. Okay, so let's remove this panel. Now I've got a pair of tweezers here. It just makes it is clipped in, but just makes it a lot easier to be able to take it off the clips. I can't sort of get my fingers in there, so just using the tweezers, it makes it a bit easier. Well, there we go. So that's unclipped now, and then that whole panel comes out like so. There's a whole panel there, and I've actually strengthened that up by putting a plates in between each set of windows, so it's actually quite sturdy, and that does rattle because it's just the glass pieces rattling inside the frames, but it's quite sturdy. And here we have all the floors. Now the thing that I changed up once I rebuilt it to this size was to be able to actually remove the floors. So they clip in, but I can take them completely out like so. So this allows me to be able to work on this and design it, lay it all out, tile it up, and then I can just take it straight back and put it in like so and clip it back in. And of course when I take it to the show, I'll be able to take all the interior floors out and pack them separately, So even this one here, let's have a look at that. So they all come out, and basically what's just left is the rear part of the floor there with the elevator. All the rest comes out. So I've just got to get in there and design these floors, all the little details, and of course tile it up. Let's take this one out as well, just to show you how they come out, like so. So I'm really happy with how that came out, and just to be able to do that, it's going to make it so much easier to transport and to work on it. Like I said in my first part 1 update, that just to be able to get your hands in there, I couldn't make it modular, so that was the best idea I could come up with there. You just got to go up at the back and drop it in. It sits down on that base and clips in like so, and it's all back in. You can see here I've got a white slope, that's a 1x4, and I've got the grey one here, 1x3. That's what actually holds that in. So just, you can see that sliding there, so that just locks that in. But having the 1x4 just locks it in a little bit better. I didn't have any in the light bluish grey. Just found out that it's only a new colour for that part from this year in the Speed Champion set. I think it was in the McLaren pit stop one. But I've got some of those on order, so I'll be fixing that up. So we'll work our way back down. So of course we got all the stairs here, comes up, still got the sliding doors there. There's a few bits in there, looks like my son's chucked them in there. So I got the sliding doors. I did think about going the revolving door, but I wanted to keep it nice and flush, so I just went with the sliding doors. Now I'll work my way around here. I'll try and get this all in. You're going to get a good look at the room here as I come back, just to be able to fit it all in. So I'm really happy with how it's all come together, and we've got the elevator going right down, and here we've got Spider-Man. He's taking a ride up the elevator. It comes all the way down. So on the base floor here, it's not going to be anything too much, probably just have a desk in there. Not too sure with all the floors. I'm going to have a medical floor and a research floor and computer room and that sort of thing. Of course we've got the Iron Legion, so I'll soon fill the floors up. Took a lot for me to be happy with the platform. Still not totally convinced on the surround here, but it has grown on me. I've got to get a little tile for in there to hide that stud, and just trying to tile off around the corners was a bit difficult, but I'm pretty happy with what I've come up with there. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. People are going to ask, does it fit a Quinjet? I can actually put the Quinjet on it, but it sort of overhangs a bit and looks pretty ridiculous. I'm not even going to show you guys that. And of course that sloping front, which to me is probably the key design feature. Okay guys, so there you have it. What I'll probably do now is I might do just little short videos as I do each floor. I might just do a little video just showing that floor, and then I'll do another complete update once all the floors are done. Further than that, I've got to come up with a bit of a layout just to display it. So I'm maybe thinking probably 12 base plates, and just to come out into a large park area here. I'll have a pond and trees and gardens and that sort of stuff, which will really sort of add some colour to it and bring it to life for the Lego show, for Brickvention. Oh, and just one other thing to show you. I've set it up to build for the display, but if I want to put it in the city, which I do want to put it in the city, I can actually take it off this base, like so, and just have it stand alone on a 32 by 32 base plate. So it's actually slightly narrower than 32. I think it's what is it? Is it 28 by 32? But that just goes to show that I can actually keep it separate like that, or I can just quite simply put it back on its base. Like so. So let me know what you guys think. I'm really happy with it. I'd love to hear your comments, any thoughts, any suggestions you might have for the interior, or anything that you think needs to be changed up. I'd be interested to hear your thoughts and have a chat about it. It's definitely my biggest project that I've ever taken on. So I mean, it's huge. So yeah guys, it's really been enjoyable. It's been a real fun build. I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into the interior. So let me know what you think. Please give me a thumbs up, that would be awesome, and subscribe to my channel, that'd be great as well, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.